Today on Monson Made This, we are getting smashed. Over the past week, I keep hearing about this salad using smashed cucumbers. I heard it on one podcast, and then it showed up in another podcast, then I ran into pictures of it online, so I needed to try this for myself, and when I did try it, I found that it was incredible. So today I have 2 recipes for you for 2 salads that utilize this technique of smashing cucumbers. So I'll show you how to make these salads. First thing we need to do is get these cucumbers smashed up. So we have here an English cucumber. These are the ones that are normally in the plastic wrapper. And before I smash it, I'm going to cut it up into 4 smaller sections. Now for each of the recipes that I'm gonna be making today, I'm gonna be using 1 whole English cucumber. So just plan that accordingly. I don't know what I'm doing here, moving them around. Okay, so what we need to do to smash them, I'm just gonna start with 1 section at a time. I have a towel here just to prevent some splashing, and I'm going to put the towel over the cucumber, take a cast iron pan and just 1 good whack, maybe 2 good whacks. You just want to smash it. The idea is that you want it broken up, but not completely pulverized. So now we can open it up here and see how it's nice and craggy, and I'm just going to continue to break this up into my colander. Now the reason why we are smashing this is because it makes the salting process, which we're gonna do next, work a lot more effectively, plus the grooves and crags and stuff that are created from the smashing process really make the dressing stick to it nicely. So smash another one. And you want these chunks to be fairly bite-sized, not too small, not too large. My cucumber seems a little bit soft here. It's not breaking apart quite as well as I would like, but it's okay. And the next thing we need to do is to salt them. And I'm gonna be fairly generous with the salt here. Toss it around a little bit with the salt. And this is gonna set just probably in my sink for about 10 or so minutes. And the salt is gonna flavor up the cucumbers really nicely, and it's also gonna draw a lot of the liquid out, which is gonna help the dressing stick to it. So I'm just gonna set this by the sink, and then we'll continue on with the dressings. I probably should have introduced the salads that I'm actually gonna be making earlier. The first one I'm gonna be making, because I want it to set a little bit longer, is going to be an Italian chopped salad, inspired cucumber salad. The second one is similar to what I did in the last video, where I took hot dishes and inspired and made cold salads out of those hot dishes. I'm gonna be making a Thai green curry cucumber salad with that. So those are the 2 salads I'll be making, the sauces I'll be making. And like I said, I'm gonna make the Italian one first here because I want the sauce to seep into the cucumbers while I work on the other salad. So let's start the dressing for the Italian salad. The dressing for the Italian salad is going to be a red wine vinaigrette, and I'm just gonna be eyeballing the ingredients in here, but I will have a full recipe listed below, or at least linked below. So I'm gonna put in probably an equal amount of red wine vinegar and olive oil, maybe a little bit more olive vinegar than olive oil. So probably about 2 tablespoons or so each. In order to emulsify those 2 ingredients, I'm gonna be adding probably about a teaspoon of yellow mustard. That looks good. For some flavor, I have a teaspoon of minced garlic, some Italian seasoning, and it's probably about maybe a ½ teaspoon's worth of that. I'm gonna add just a small little sprinkling of sugar, just helps bring out the flavors, and then a pinch of salt. I don't wanna be too heavy with the salt in this just because there's so much salt on the cucumbers. So whisk this together. And that's pretty much it. There's our red wine vinaigrette. All right, let's assemble this Italian chopped salad themed or inspired cucumber salad. So my cucumbers have been draining and they've softened up a little bit. As I said, you want about 1 cucumber per salad. I'm just gonna be making a half batch here for the video today. So that's about half of the cucumber. I have some diced red onion. If you wanted to make the other ingredients the same size as the cucumber, you could, but I just cut these up for both of the recipes. So I also have some red bell pepper here. Roasted red pepper would be great as well, but I had this again for the other recipe as well, so I just use this. Normally Italian chopped salad has pepperoni. I'm actually gonna be using some sun-dried tomatoes as my pepperoni, so I'm gonna throw those in there. One of the important ingredients is this here. This is the Violife feta. So I'm just gonna be cutting off a little chunk of this and breaking up the feta into the salad. This stuff is great. I'm not sure how many or how available this is. You could easily make a tofu feta. There's a bunch of recipes online for that if you just Google it. But this feta is pretty good. On its own, it's okay, but in a salad, it definitely is an incredible feta. And that is all of it for the ingredients. Here is my dressing that we made, and I'm just gonna use probably about half of that. Now, you could serve this immediately, but I think it is best if you do let it set for probably about 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. The flavors are gonna meld together, the dressing is gonna get absorbed by the cucumbers, everything is just gonna hang out and become even more delicious. So that's it. This is an Italian chopped salad inspired a smashed cucumber salad. I'm gonna set this aside. We'll make the other salad and then we'll plate them both up and give them a try. All right, let's make the dressing for this Thai green curry, avocado curry inspired salad. Now this one's gonna be more of like a composed dish type of salad. It could set longer if you wanted in the fridge, but I'm gonna make it so that it can just kind of be served as is with the cucumbers and the sauce on top. So the sauce is really easy, all comes together in this NutriBullet that my friend Adam is still letting me borrow. First thing is a half can of coconut milk, that's about 3/4 of a cup. I am using the full fat version here. You could use the light version if you wanted. To that, I am adding half of an avocado. Let's see if I can just squeeze it in here. And the avocado, and well as the cilantro, which I'm gonna add just kind of a small little handful of, is gonna add just a really nice green color to this dish. In terms of our seasonings, we have just a tiny bit of, maybe about a teaspoon or 2 of sugar. I have the juice of 1 lime. And then in here are all of our major flavor components. I have half of a serrano chili. I have a tablespoon and a half of green curry paste. Now read the label and make sure that it is vegan. I think mine has gone a little bit bad because it's not as much flavor, so that's why I have a tablespoon and a half. I would start with the tablespoon and see if that works for you. Additionally, I added ginger and some garlic. So I'm going to put the lid on here, blend this up. Actually, wait, one last thing, sorry. Just a splash of Bragg's liquid aminos, add a bit of salt. Again, our cucumbers are salted, so I'm gonna be careful with the salt levels before I taste it. All right, let's sauce it up. Our sauce is blended. I just have 2 garnishes that I need to set up before. As with I think every kind of Thai inspired dish that I've made on this channel, we're going to be topping it with some chopped peanuts, which of course are optional, but they really do add a nice flavor and texture to the top. And of course, some fresh cilantro, again, optional, I love it. Many people don't care for the flavor, so if you don't use it. And that's it. I already have my bell pepper and my onion chopped up, so I'm gonna grab a plate and I will show you how I plate this salad up. So I have the plate that I'm going to be plating this salad up on. As I said, it's going to be more of just like a composed salad, so it's something you'd maybe serve at a dinner, you know, to make it a little bit fancier. Of course, you could make a larger version of this. People could serve themselves. So I'm just going to plate up these cucumbers in the center of this plate here. If you do have a lot of sort of center pieces or seeds, you could include those, but they will be a little bit more watery, so you can just leave those aside. I'm going to top with my sauce, which is a really nice, bright, curry flavored sauce with the creaminess from the coconut milk and the avocado. It's a lovely green salad here. As I said, you could toss this if you wanted, but I like to serve it like this. My red bell pepper, which I was looking up things that are traditionally in, say like a green curry or a avocado curry, and you have red bell peppers is often in there, as well as onion. And I just wanted to put these on top just to help pop the colors a little bit. Some red onion, the crunchy peanuts, and lastly, fresh cilantro. All right, and here we have the smashed cucumber green avocado curry salad. All right, our Italian chopped salad is nice and marinated, and I'm just gonna be putting this in a bowl. And there you have it, an Italian chopped salad inspired smashed cucumber salad. All right, my salads are done. I'm ready to give them a taste. So let's start with the Italian. So this is inspired by an Italian chopped salad, which normally has pepperoni, feta, a lot of non-vegan things, but we are able to make this completely vegan and use these smashed cucumbers. You would never know the difference. And I really do think that these sun-dried tomatoes do a really great job of like mimicking the texture and somewhat the flavor of pepperoni in this dish, but it is so good. But you definitely want to let this set, like I said, for about 20 minutes or so to really let the flavors mingle together, and so good. Let's try the other salad. It's gotta laugh, I guess. So this next salad is a Thai green curry inspired salad. So good, it makes the pain of this mess go away. It's really bright. The avocado and the coconut milk just add a real great creaminess, brightened up with the lime juice. All the flavors just go together so well. The cilantro, the peanuts, the onion. It's like a perfect summer version of a great curry dish. So give this one a try too. All right, well, hey, I'm gonna clean up this disaster that I just created here. You guys watch my other videos, like this video if you did like it, subscribe to this channel if you have not yet already. I'm gonna be going on vacation for a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. So hopefully I'm gonna be creating a lot of content. I keep teasing more content and I keep just giving you Monday recipe videos, but I hope that's okay. But I will hopefully have some more content from this trip. I'm going to a lake house in Lake of the Ozarks, and I'm just gonna try to make it a creative vacation there. So stick around here for more content. I will see you next week with another recipe video, or as I just said, I'll probably be back sometime next week feeling disheveled by this mess here. But you have a great time. I will see you next time, and make these delicious salads if you see me, or if you do make these, tag me on Instagram at monsonmadethis. I gotta go. Bye.